We forget when we're in that deep hole, you can just forget how good it is to laugh and how much our soul needs it. We've had friends in different situations say, I feel bad for laughing or I feel bad experiencing joy.
We're here to remind you that there are other elements. You can come to us for your clean jokes.
You get a point if the other person laughs at your joke.
I can't take that chance. All right. Rock, paper, scissors, see who goes first.
Okay.
Scissors, paper, rock.
Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Good Grief here with my husband Ryan.
And my wife Kaylee, in case you don't know us.
Yep.
And today's episode's going to be a lighter one.
Lighthearted today. We thought we'd bring you a daily dose of humour, because who doesn't need humour every day, but also especially while we're grieving.
Yeah, and it's been sort of brought to mind, I guess, with our friends that are grieving at the moment, that they still need to laugh. And yeah, what happened we were at church last weekend, and we've got a Tesla, and if you don't know, they film everything all the time. And we got back to the car and it had alerted us that, you know, someone was close. And so we checked the replay and the recording, and there was this horse float.
Is that what it's called?
A horse float.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was
thing that carries horses.
It was getting backed in next to us.
Super close.
Super close. And we were like, who the heck is bringing their horse to church?
Yeah.
And then park
Let
it next to
alone
us.
so flipping close to our car.
Who has the nerve? And it turns out to be like the associate, like the head pastor,
the head pastor of our movement,
yeah.
Not just our church, but our movement with
100
thousands of churches underneath it,
and
who just happens to be the father-in-law of our pastor, so that's why he was there.
And so I got my phone out and filmed the recording and text him, and I was like, you know, who do you think you are parking next to us? And he wrote back, he's like, oh, so you were parking in the church's car park. I wondered who had the nerve to do that. And we just had this banter.
A specific, apparently, reserved car park with no sign.
Yeah.
There's no reserved sign there, but he's like, oh, you're in the such and such car park.
And it was just a short text exchange back and forth. And he's got a great sense of humour and loves some good banter. But it was his son that only 5 weeks ago died. And it was nice just to have that point of call. And I screenshotted that conversation and then sent it to our pastors, so his daughter and son-in-law, and they lost it too. They just thought it was...
They said, oh, he would have loved receiving that message. So
we just came to...
It's such a good reminder.
Yeah, that's right. We need to laugh. And grieving people love to laugh as well. So...
Because we forget when we're in that deep hole, deep dark space, you can just forget how good it is to laugh and how much our soul needs it, and
that saying's
how
true,
to laugh.
That laughter is the best medicine.
Yeah. And sometimes we feel guilty. Like, I know that can resonate with so many of you, and we know that we've had friends say it to us when they're going through grief, whether it's death, divorce, whatever it is. We've had friends in different situations say, I feel bad for laughing or feel bad experiencing joy.
Or going out for a nice meal again, or treating myself, or going shopping.
Yeah.
And that's totally normal. But also we're here to remind you that there are other elements and there are beautiful moments that you can experience. So that it's okay. Yeah. And we've we've shared a couple of jokes in former podcasts. And many of you have loved those. Today isn't going to be like grief jokes, but these are just jokes in general that have made us laugh.
Yeah. So we wanted this to just be your daily dose. If you need to come back and listen to this at any time, just for a laugh, just for a smile.
And we're going to slot a few more of these in future.
Regularly, yeah.
So you can come to us for your clean jokes.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
So what we've done is we don't know the jokes that we're going to share with each other. I've seen people do like episodes or YouTubes or whatever where they have to make the other person laugh and they lose points.
I was going to say, like, when didn't we recently watch like Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg, where they do that game where you get a point if the other person laughs at your joke, but you're not. You want to try not to.
And we've got Nazare our 5-week-old, nearly 6-week-old, reading a book. She's reading Aussie Water Babies. So if you hear her, she's just hanging out in the background.
She's just hanging out reading a book in the background.
So we'll see if we can get through the episode.
Yeah.
How many jokes you got?
I think 4 or 5.
1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 5, but I think I might go 4.
Okay. Well, I think I definitely have 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Rock, paper, scissors. See who goes first.
Okay.
Scissors, paper, rock. All right, you're up first.
Okay.
Kaylee went scissors.
I'll win.
I went paper.
Yeah. Okay.
Most people go rock, so paper catches rock. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right.
So, 4 men are in the hospital waiting room because their wives are having babies. I thought this was relevant. A nurse goes up to the first guy and says, "Congratulations, you're the father of twins." And he goes, "That's odd. I work for the Minnesota Twins." A nurse says to the second guy, "Congratulations, you're the father of triplets." And he goes, "That's weird. I work for the 3M company." Another nurse tells the third man, "Congratulations, you're the father of quadruplets." "That's strange," he answers. "I work for the Four Seasons Hotel." The last man is groaning and banging his head against the wall. "What's wrong?" the others ask. "I work for 7-Up."
That's great. That's great. I love it.
The poor guy.
Yeah.
I mean, we talk
That's
all
awesome.
the time about
Yeah, bless all of you parents with
all the
twins and
twins
triplets.
and more.
We got
We
friends
don't know
with
how you do
twins
it.
and triplets, and yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That's your worst nightmare. That's why I thought I'd put
All right, I'll go this one. A man is walking through the woods when he sees a bear charging at him. He books it, but he knows he can't outrun the bear for long, so he starts praying. "Dear Lord, I beseech thee, please, O Lord, please let this bear be a Christian." Got you already. The bear catches up to him, knocks him to the ground, then gets on his knees and says, "Dear Lord, thank you for this food I'm about to receive."
Oh, Desiree likes that one. Oh, so good. All right. 3 friends stranded on a deserted island find a magic lamp. Inside it is a genie who agrees to grant each friend 1 wish. "I want to go home," says the first friend. The genie grants her wish. "I want to go home too," says the second friend. The genie sends him back home. "I'm lonely," says the third friend. "I sure wish my friends were back here."
So good.
The dog.
That's awesome. That's amazing. It's good. I love like genie jokes for some reason.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
There's always good stuff in those
yeah.
ones.
We watched Aladdin recently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not as good second time round.
No.
Yeah. All right. A taxi passenger tapped the driver on the shoulder to ask him a question. The driver screamed, lost control of the car, nearly hit a bus, went up on the footpath and stopped inches from a shop window.
What?
For a second, everything was quiet in the cab. The driver turned around and said, "Look, mate, don't ever do that again. You scared the living daylights out of me." The passenger apologized and said, "I didn't realize a little tap would scare you so much." The driver replied, "Sorry, it's really not your fault. Today's my first day as a cab driver. I've been driving a funeral van for the last 25 years.
Oh, gosh.
All right, so far we're not doing good on the trying to keep a straight face.
Well, were we
But-
supposed to?
Well, that's how you win, but it's fun to laugh. It's way more fun to laugh than it is to...
All right, I'm gonna back. I've actually got 5, but I'm gonna back you up
Alright.
with this one that's a similar theme. All right, a tough old cowboy from Texas counseled his granddaughter that if she wanted to live a long life, the secret was to sprinkle a pinch of gunpowder on her oatmeal every morning. I could have fully put the accent on there, couldn't I? Every morning. The granddaughter did this religiously until the age of 103, when she died.
Wow.
She left behind 14 children, 30 grandchildren, 45 great-grandchildren, 25 great-great-grandchildren, and a 40-foot hole where the crematorium used to be.
What?
Because they burnt her and all the gunpowder in her system blew up the crematorium.
Oh my gosh. I did not get that. I was like, where is this going? I'm like, what did she do with her family? I'm like, what? That's good. That is good. I like it. All right. Okay, this one's great because so relevant. And people will learn a lot about our relationship after this joke.
Oh, okay.
Tim decided to tie the knot with his longtime girlfriend.
Tim.
Go Tim. One evening after their honeymoon, he was organising his golf equipment. Mm-hmm. His wife was standing nearby watching him. After a long period of silence, she finally speaks. Tim, I've been thinking, now that we're married, maybe it's time you quit golfing. You spend so much time on the course, you could probably get a good price for your clubs. Tim gets this horrified look in his face. She says, darling, what's wrong? He says, for a minute there, you were beginning to sound like my ex-wife. Ex-wife? She screams. I didn't know you were married before. He goes, I wasn't.
Took me a second.
Okay, so to fill everybody in, my Instagram feed is full of golf reels, golf jokes. So that's many of the things that my friends and I just send each other and gives us a good laugh.
To some which I oblige and listen to and
you do
get a laugh from and amuse you.
They are funny. All right, what you got?
But you won't be getting a pram cart to take Nazare around with your clubs in
maybe
the back.
I won't, but maybe someone will gift me a pram cart.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. So
better be none of you.
Hey, I saw that dad on the course with 2 twin girls playing golf. So that's all I'm saying.
Look, it'll be
Anyway.
Nazare's choice if she wants to join you.
That's right.
Hey, girly. Right now she's enjoying books.
That's right.
All right. All right.
Hopefully you guys are getting a laugh out of this.
All right. Which one? All right. My friend once called a few house painters to his house for some work. He wanted them to paint his porch. After a few hours, the house painters came back for the payment as their work was complete. Before leaving, they told my friend that they had enjoyed painting his car, but it is not really a Porsche.
I'd be livid. Oh my gosh.
That's a no-no.
All right. I had to include this one. And this is, I don't know why these, jokes are funny, but just relationship, marital stuff is just hilarious.
Yeah,
it's good
I
to
didn't
laugh
come
at.
across any of those, so I'm glad you did.
My nagging wife died suddenly on a trip to Jerusalem. Anyway, let me just, it's just a joke. Someone wrote this joke.
Right.
I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
It's got nothing to do with
Don't take it personally
world
or anything.
climate or where things are at. All right, this is just a joke.
Just a joke.
My nagging wife died suddenly on a trip to Jerusalem. Funeral. I can't even get the word funeral director out. Funeral director said, so it would cost about $45,000 if we sent her back home to the States.
Whoa.
Or $500 if we bury her here in Jerusalem. I said, ship her home. Funeral director said, but sir, why don't you bury her here in the Holy Land and you can save some money? That's when I said, a long time ago, a man was buried here and 3 days later he rose from the dead. I can't take that chance. I love that one. It was so good.
That's good.
So,
do you want want my last one or not?
Oh, 100%. Give me the last one. Yeah.
Okay. This is funny just because of where we're at with life.
Okay.
All right. Patient. Doc, my bum hurts. Doctor, where specifically does it hurt? Patient. Right around the entrance. Doctor, yeah, well, that's the exit. As long as you think it's an entrance, it'll continue to hurt.
Oh my gosh. That's loose to get into these jokes. All right. We just went from PG to...
Deary.
Anyway, there you go. Did you get a laugh out of these? I hope you're laughing with us. If you did... this is your reminder to rate our podcast on Apple or Spotify or wherever you're listening from on YouTube. Give the video a like.
Yep. Don't rate it on our jokes, but
if you got a laugh, that's a 5-star rating right there.
Yes.
Okay, and that would be helpful to all the other people that are grieving that need to have a laugh as well. This has been fun.
It has.
Easily our shortest episode.
Easily, guys. We always try and say we'll get it. We'll just do a 15-minute episode. Easily.
It's too much good stuff.
Easily, it's 30 minutes every time.
And I think we're gonna end this episode because we've got a baby that probably needs a nappy change. She's kicking and punching.
She's probably sick of that page.
She's
been on to see the next page.
We folded a book open and stood it up, and she's been on that page now for 16 minutes.
It's just black and white, high contrast pictures of
and I think there's about
animals.
3 words on the page.
Yeah,
so she's
and 2
done.
animals. Yeah.
So
she's so good.
Have a fantastic rest of your day wherever you are. Be blessed. We're praying for you. I hope you got a laugh out of this. Rate the podcast.
And remember, share some humour with someone who's grieving because they probably need it more than you know.
Totally. Big love. Bye for now.
Thanks, guys. See ya.